Okay, it's TJ Tollickson here. I'm at the new VO2 Performance Center in Redmond, Washington, just outside of Seattle, close to the Microsoft campus here, with CEO and founder Ben Bigglestone. That's a fun name to say, isn't it, Bigglestone? Tell me.
My wife tells me it's straight out of The Hobbit. So she calls me a halfling every now and again, not just because of my hairy feet, but also because of my last name, Bigglestone, which I am from the Shire. I am from the county of Herefordshire, so it all fits together, and still to this day puts a smile on her face whenever we start talking Lord of the Rings and all that good stuff. So
right. So is a Bigglestone an actual stone, or is it just your last name?
It's just my last name. The origins of it actually means leader of men. So I've been told. I take it. I accept that. That's not a bad.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool last name.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So we're right here by the sign here that says VO2 right here. So that's the company logo. We're at your performance center. Tell me a little bit about the performance center, what your goals are, and the direction you're kind of headed.
The Performance Center has been a vision of mine for some time. I've for the last probably 6 or so years wanted to have a bricks and mortar premises where I can bring my athletes, provide structured workouts, whilst getting to observe and see them perform. You can do it outside and in the real world, so to speak, but it's a little more challenging to do that. In this environment, I get to see blood, sweat and tears, if you will, and psychologically it gives me a huge insight into how my athletes are, how accepting they are of hard work, if you like, and what makes them tick. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to flog everyone here and make them do what I ask, but it gives me a good understanding of the fatigue they may be under at a given time. I can look in the whites of their eyes and kind of see them perform. And other than bringing in my own athletes, obviously this facility is open up to the multi-sport community on the whole. My vision was to create a multi-sport hub to serve as a sort of social centre, really, for people that like hanging out and talking about triathlon. They like talking about the latest and greatest products, and you probably could see that and feel that kind of vibe from a lot of the members and the people that use this facility when you were here. We just got out your bike bag, the airline fee-free kind of bike case that you developed through Rooster, and people are excited by it. Oh, will it fit my bike? What's it going to retail for? This is awesome, and that's the kind of culture we want to promote here, is one where people are happy coming in, whether they're doing a workout or not. They can come in, sit on the sofa, log on to our Wi-Fi network, throw a few posts up on their preferred forum, and just talk triathlon and multisport, and have fun with it. And it's not all about the training. It's a lifestyle sport, as you know, and one that people come in here subscribe to. The new people feed off the more experienced people. They can come into the retail section we've got here, where we're kind of sat, and have a browse around, grab a coffee before they do their L4 workout at 4:30 or 6 o'clock in the evening. And it's getting quite a lot of traction right now. We're getting some fresh faces through the door, and it's exciting times. Exciting times for me and the Performance Center, and ultimately, the bigger vision is to kind of franchise this model to other towns, other like-minded triathletes or multi-sport enthusiasts or business people that see how this model works, and that it can actually be a profitable model. I
think you've done a really good job creating the culture and the atmosphere here. You talked a little bit about the retail division here. We can see we're in the front by the office, and we have a little retail section, some power taps for sale. Saddles, some Noon, some nutrition products. Looks like we got some spare inner tubes in here, some TP massage balls, trigger point massage therapy products, some tier logo stuff. So we have the retail component of it, and you have the workout facility. What does the workout facility consist of?
It's primarily based around indoor multi-riding, so it's a cycling studio, if you will. We have an 8-station multi-rider setup through there, where we can You know, I can write the workouts to correspond with the type of adaptation I'm looking for at any given time of the year. We also have 4 standalone CompuTrainers set up in pairs. One of them's hooked up to flat screen TV. It has the real course video software on there from RacerMate and CompuTrainer. So if people, you know, want to come in and do a more of a focused or quite a specific workout, they can set up on any of those 2 twin station multi-rider systems that we have here, because there are times where you don't necessarily want to do one of our prescribed workouts. You know, you might have your own coach who says, hey, I want you to do, you know, 3 by 10 minute overgear followed by whatever the workout might be. It might not, we might not be able to achieve it during the rides that we've got on the class schedule. So it gives people that option, so they know that there is value to them being a member, because they can come in and hop on there anytime they like, and they can actually do that outside of scheduled class time. So you know, they've got the freedom to, like, great, you know, I've got some time available early in the morning, in the middle of the day, if you're lucky enough, and they can come in and knock that workout out. In their own time. There's also some treadmills in there which are great for, you know, T-runs when the weather's inclement and you don't want to be stepping outside necessarily, or great for having that very focused pace prescriptive workout. You know, if it's like, hey, run 15 k's an hour for 40 minutes, run 9 miles an hour for 30 minutes off the bike, you've got peace of mind that you hop on the tread, set the grade, set the speed, boom, you know, and you knock it out, and all within the, you know, under this roof, and it's staying warm and dry, and kind of it's a one-stop shop. You know, you're in situ.
Some core training.
We do some core classes, yeah. We try and do some functional core training. We also have some resistance, some dumbbells and some free weights in there, flat to incline bench and all that good stuff. So
and bike storage.
And we offer bike storage. We do indeed. You know, a lot of people don't want to be, when they're in their business attire coming in for a morning ride, they don't want to be dragging their bike out the back of the car, and the risk. We've all done it. You get the oily chain ring mark on you, or you know, you brush against the chain, or another dirty, greasy part of your bike, and there goes your Gucci suit down the tube. So we, you know, for a low fee, $25 a month, people can actually hang their bikes up, keep them here, and yeah, it just makes it even more convenient. You know, it becomes a no-brainer for people to go, well, I've got an hour before work. Oh, VO2 PC, I'll go and do the L5 ride. I'll go and do the technique and general aerobic ride, and my bike's already there. All I've got to remember is my shorts and my nutrition, you know, my water bottle, and we're good to go. So. Well,
I think you've got a great system here. I had a wonderful time with you this weekend checking it out. The very first VO2 Performance Center here in Redmond, Washington, outside of Seattle. And if you're interested in bringing one of these performance centers to your neighborhood, contact Ben. Check it out.
Fantastic, thank you. Thanks for coming, TJ. It's been awesome having you here over the weekend. I know a lot of the members and people new to the facility got a lot out of you being here. And thanks to Tia as well, who helped support this event. Couldn't have done it without them.
Always with Tia. Stay in front.
Absolutely, always in front.